What's good? What's good? What's really, really good with you, good people? It is I, the man that you all know and love, E Digger, and it's time for. That's right. Let's clear the air. Let's get it out in the open. Let's talk about it. Let's get some clarity. All of those cliches, because we got some stuff to talk about, good people, starting with, of course, your president, not mine, because I don't deal with that foolishness, because he wants to reopen the country. Not only him, it's some other people as well. So he wants to reopen the country. How do you feel about it? And also, we're going to talk about, has the media has the media been delivering the news or delivering fear, causing panic, causing havoc to people? And also, we're going to ask the long-term question dealing with household, who's solely responsible for washing damn dishes in the house? We going to talk about that. Do your kids need to wash the dishes? Men, do you wash dishes? Wives, y'all washing dishes? We need to know the answers. And joining me is my brother in podcasting and live streaming. I'm talking about none other than my man. You seen him everywhere. Brunching Podcast, the Brothers Who Talk, who just ended the show. Great show, by the way. And the Brothers of Legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, Terry, the Guru. What's good brother?
What's up, man? I'm in the back room here just hollering at you. I'm like, this dude crazy. Okay. These topics gonna be a good one. Let's go.
Yeah, it's going to be good, man, because I don't know what's wrong with your president, man.
Oh, wait. That's stop right there. Let me go ahead and correct that whole sentence.
Okay.
You're not appropriate in that sense for speaking to me. He ain't none new. He is the president, not mine. Just saying.
He's everybody else's, not mine.
Well, he didn't give me my stimulus, so I'm upset with him anyways. So
and I said that I got it. I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I thought I got it, but it wasn't that.
I got a letter.
Shout out to unemployment. They
coming through?
They are coming through.
That's what's up.
Like, I was so before I left work, I was like, man, I don't know about unemployment. Man.
They coming through.
They are coming through with no hassles. No, let me knock on wood before they
have a hassle.
Yeah, I want my money.
Pay your rent.
Pay your rent. So everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Terry, the Guru.
What's up?
First and foremost, thank you for coming on the show to talk about these topics.
Come on, man. This is easy. Hey, Ashley.
And shout out to everybody that's coming in. Hey, Ashley. Ashley is another co-host on the Brunching Podcast. Make sure you check us out every Sunday, 9:00 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Brunching Podcast with myself, this incredible person to my, what's that, right?
Left. Right. Should be left for you. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the beautiful, the talented Lise Winnie. We cut it up. We do it. Talk about trending topics. Meet me about the week. Who's buzzing? Ask the Guru. Talk to the Guru and ask Ashley. All those segments. So tell the people out there a little bit about yourself. If they don't know who you are already.
Okay. Well, my name is Terry. I hail from North Carolina, but I currently live in Idaho. And don't ask me. Please don't inbox E Digger asking him why that boy moved from North Carolina to Idaho. Don't inbox him. Don't inbox me either. I don't want to answer that question because if I had a nickel every time I had to answer that question. I am married. I have 5 beautiful children and 3 in the house, and a wonderful son, TJ, who is 3 years old. He should be around here someplace in a minute. Lovely wife, Melissa, and we just living life. I do live stream, like E Dig alluded to earlier. I do the Brunching Podcast, which I love to do. Love that show. the Brothers of Legacy and the Brothers Who Talk. We just got done. So if you didn't partake in that particular episode, please go back and catch the replay.
Yes,
Uh,
great show.
Yeah, we had Dr. Sims on this morning, so it's going to be great. You definitely don't want to miss next week. We're going to have
Yes.
Felix Anderson on next week, so it's going to be great.
Okay. And I don't know if y'all saw the comment, and I don't know if you knew the comedian. Excuse me, Michael Collier.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he sounds just like him.
I think they're from the same state. I think Michael's from Alabama. He's from Alabama, so I think.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I have to Google that. Find out where he's born.
Yeah, he sounds just like Michael Collier.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dr. Sims. That was on the show today. And make sure y'all check out the Brothers Who Talk podcast every Thursday, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Charm City Direct TV. Let's get into it, man. Let's clear the air. You ready to clear the air, Terry?
Let's go ahead and do it, man. Let the folks know.
Man, so first question, do you think reopening the country is a good idea?
See, my opinion about this may be a little bit unpopular, right?
Okay.
But I think that strategically we should open the country.
Okay.
And then there is a plan that the president has put into play.
Orange Slurpee.
Orange Slurpee. I thought it was orange Cheeto.
He's all of the above. Every month it goes to a different name. I'm trying to figure out the name for next month. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
He changes it every other day, like he changes straws. Nonetheless, I think there is a 3-stage plan, a 3-tier plan to open up the country.
Okay.
And he's given the powers back to the governors. However, even though he's given the power to the governors, let's take Georgia for example.
Mm-hmm.
He gave the power to the governor. And the governor decided, okay, we're going to open up Georgia on Friday.
Okay.
Trump comes on in a press conference and says, "Oh, well, I don't agree with the governor opening up the country. Open up the state." Like, dude, wait, you told him to do it. I don't understand.
That's my thing. That's my thing right there.
Yeah,
you're giving it the pop. First of all, as I look at it, you're giving the powers to the governors.
Yeah.
Because you pretty much washed your hands of it.
Right.
But you're not letting them do their job.
Right.
That's the thing that bothers me. If you're going to give them the power, give them the power. But if you give them the power and then you intervene, then what's the use?
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the point is. But this whole thing with the opening up of the country, this is Trump's way of getting gratification for himself. If anybody has noticed that President Trump hasn't said one time in any press conference and has sent out any condolences to any of the family members or family that have passed away in this country. Not one time have you heard him say that. This is a ploy. This is a plot, and they're opening up. As you say, he's a clown. He's opening up the country too soon, maybe. But the plan that is in place is a good plan, I think. But I'm sure that he didn't do it. I'm sure somebody else sitting around the White House in the janitor closet thought of this plan and said, let's do it this way. But yeah, I understand the country is hurting economically. I get it. I know that people are home and they got cabin fever. I get it.
I get it too.
But I'd rather be stuck in home and have cabin fever than to be dead. I'm just saying. This kind
Thank you.
So that's me. I right now, I think it's a good idea to open the country at some point, just not now. Maybe
now. I agree. Because
they're not. Yeah.
No, God isn't even following the plan. Georgia even, I say God.
No.
Yeah, Georgia ain't even following the plan. And and I get it. And one thing I said, and I know I'm gonna catch some backlash about this statement, what I'm about to say, is that I'm looking on two sides, both sides. I'm looking at the government, and I'm looking at us as Black people. I understand what Terry just said. You're stuck in the house. You want to get out. It's warm. It's springtime. Yeah. I understand, but stop being gullible.
Yeah.
They're opening up the country so you can go out, so you can catch it for it to backlash.
Yeah.
So you can go out and then we are just we are recreating the cycle all over again.
Yeah.
People are
Yeah.
going to the hospitals. We ain't even tearing down the tents. We're not even taking down the beds.
Mm-hmm.
You just, it's an invitation. It's a setup.
Yeah.
It's a setup, people.
Yeah.
So I will want it to reopen because of the economy. And then I look at it like this, Terry. It's all about money.
Yeah.
Look at it. $21 trillion. You just chucked out. I need that money back.
Yeah.
I need it to flow back.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna flow back out of your IRS tax return.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna give it back. But they're saying that you don't have to pay that money back because it's federal money, and lawfully you don't have to pay that back. Here's the thing: money has always been the root of all of this, man.
Yes.
This is, they want the economy open back up so they can get the economy going. But what good is the economy if half your population passed away?
There you go. Well, how much money you expect to get off of a dead person?
Right.
And I know what I'm saying. We saying death because that's what we seeing. We seeing how this virus is attacking, and you're dead for underlining issues that you probably would have. But 9 times out of 10, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying this to scare anybody because that's not my thing. But let's face it, take the nursing homes that's been affected. Take some of these senior citizen facilities that's been affected. Half of the people have died.
Yeah.
And I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, that's an elderly. But I know a guy, 20, 30 barbers here in the city. And right now in Baltimore, 2 barbers died because they like, hey, I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna cut people hair if they, if I go to them, and they died.
Yeah.
So opening the country, good idea. Not now, because we haven't even curved this thing.
Yeah. No, we haven't. I mean, so even if they, because people are going to do what they want to do, right? People are going to go out and gather and all that, and that's fine. It's just like when we talk about this, we talk about just like people going out and having safe sex. It's out here. It's out here. So it's your choice whether or not to be protected. So it's the same thing with this. If you go out and what's out here, protect yourself. Wear a mask. Wear gloves. Sanitize yourself. Whatever you got to do. Be mindful of what you're doing when you're out here, and just stay safe. Like I'm considered an essential worker, and I go to work, and I deal with people every day. But Idaho is a little different than other parts of the country because if I live out here in Idaho, we're more rural than city. So if you look at California, you look at up there in Baltimore where you guys are, New York, all that, it's a little different because it's more concentrated with people. So it's easier for me to say to be careful because I don't interact with a bunch of people anyway. Versus telling somebody who lives in California or New York to be careful because even though we should all be careful when we go out because this COVID-19 is out here, and regardless of what Kenneth Copeland said. It's still out. You saw the video, but
I'm mad at him for even saying that.
The wind of God.
Man,
we gotta profiteer somehow. So there's some folks that just profiteering off this stuff.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
But
be careful if you go out. Be careful.
And it's just like the AIDS epidemic that was huge. It was telling people, hey, protect yourself.
Yeah,
and like you said, put a condom on. It's real simple.
Body condom. That's what. Go outside with either you can wear a body condom on, or you can get a bubble. Whatever you want to do, just protect yourself. Get you one of those.
Just protect yourself.
Yeah, get your welding mask or something. Put that on.
Yeah.
You can't see nothing unless you welding, but hey, protect.
We're going to take this quick break. We're going to come back with our next question, which is: has the media been delivering the news or delivering fear to people? Like I said, I watch the news, or I've been watching the news up until the time that this thing had broke out, and every day, I just look for that one spark of inspiration. So we're going to talk about that when we come back. Don't go nowhere. It's Let's Clear the Air. My special guest host, Mr. Terry, the Guru. Don't go nowhere. Much more to come. And welcome back to the show.
Let's Clear
the Air. Thanks.
I'm about to get you to do one for Brothers Who Talk. That's really dope.
I got you.
You be holding on, man. You be holding on. Okay.
Welcome back to the show. Let's Clear the Air. Special guest host, Mr. Terry the Guru, host of the Brothers Who Talk podcast, co-host of Brunching Podcast, host of I Could Go On.
Yeah, you could, but don't.
This brother be doing it all. I'll be looking at him sometimes like, God, hey,
I'm tired.
God, I don't want to broadcast today.
And there's something I don't. Yeah.
So the next topic we have to talk about, of course, is the media. Has the media been delivering the news or delivering fear? I remember, like I said, before or right around the time that this thing had broke out, I was scared. I ain't going front, and I was tired of hearing about it.
Yeah.
And that is me, Terry. Like, if I hear about something for so long and it's like, that's all you talking about, I begin to get angry, frustrated, a little panicky. I don't suffer from anxiety that I know of,
right?
But it got into a place, Terry, that it was redundant. Like, can I please see some sunshine? Can I see a ray of hope? Something, people that was talking about it, I was like, shut up. I was in that place.
I remember the rant. I remember that rant video.
Yes.
He was so upset, y'all.
And so as of late, I haven't been as I've been kind of, watching and looking at the news. I've been in and out because there was the time that I was looking at local news like every single day, but now I don't even look at it.
Yeah.
Because every day when I turn on the TV, X amount of people died. We still got more cases. There's no sign of hope.
Right. And that's the issue.
Yeah.
That's the issue. To answer the question, though, do I think they're delivering news or delivering fear? I think it's a little bit of both, right? But here's something I watched Dr. Drew. He did a full-fledged rant on the media, and I agree with him when he said that the media should not be speaking on something that they have no idea about, or have no background about.
Exactly.
And when the media does that, they subset themselves to just kind of going by what they feel when they're delivering this news. So not only are they delivering news, they're delivering it emotionally.
Yes.
And so that strikes fear into people. And so people, like, at my job, we have a big screen TV that is right when you go into service. And so people will sit while they're getting their oil changed or whatever, sit and watch TV. And they'll sit there and they'll watch, CNN and HLN and whoever else, but here in Idaho, they're red state. So they watch Fox News around here. But what I do as a black man is I go and take the remote, click, 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 and I'll put it on the Wayans Brothers or something. And just because anxiety will say that some people do have anxiety and they're watching this stuff and they're they're like, oh my God, there's no light at the end of the tunnel. And when you do that, it doesn't get any better. It does not get any better. And so the society is saying, not society, the media is like, hey, Lisa, the news is like, oh my God, here's the curve. And then I just reading the other day, even in emails, not necessarily the, a second wave is coming and and just continuously. So I think it goes beyond, giving information. Now you're being petty. You're gonna make everybody scared. I think what's going on with the media. But you have to, as a people though, we have to say, okay, enough. I'm done. Can we find Sanford and Son or something to watch on TV?
I do it every morning when I wake up. My fiance or wife,
that's your wife, bro.
Well, that's my wife. Yeah.
Linnea, hey, what's up,
Linnea? She turns on. Well, the TV is already on, and she may turn it to the news, and in the middle, because she gets up, takes a shower, I turn it to what's happening now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I watch that. It's an old show with Raj, Rerun, Dwayne. And I watch that. You see what I'm saying? Just so I can't see the negativity that's going. I had a sneeze attack. It's another one going to follow. But just so I can't see the news. Yeah, here it comes.
COVID-19. He's having a sneeze attack over there.
Yeah, so just so I can't see what's going on in the news, I turn it. I just instantly turn it because, like I said, when I turn it on, somebody died. This X amount of people died. There's a new wave of a COVID 19 2.0 is coming. You see what I'm saying? So that would raise the question with me to talk about it today. Has the media been, saying, hey guys, and I know what people are saying. I know what people are saying. You're never going to get that. And that's why I've been telling people, if you're looking for something positive on social media, because I can't control the news. I can't control mainstream TV, but at least I can do my part on social media here, YouTube, Periscope, IG for that matter, is tune into Charm City Direct TV. That's all I can offer.
Yeah.
And look at shows like the Brothers Who Talk podcast. Look at shows like Let's Clear the Air, Brunching Podcast. And this is no way of being a shameless plug.
It is. It's okay. It's your shit. Sorry.
But sorry. To clear away or stay away from what you're seeing on mainstream TV now, what other positive outlets do we have?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I chose, and like I said, there was a time when let's go to the news. Let's see what the weather is looking like. Let's see what they're talking about. But now it's back to the redundant, repetitive process every single day.
Yeah.
And it's draining.
Yeah. And then there are people that are actually watching. President Trump has a press conference every day. And some people just sit there and watch this circus go on his press conferences because we know that President Trump is going to lose his stuff. He's going to lose all of his lunch if somebody asks him a question he don't like. I mean, so it's just ridiculous. Listen, man, come on, watch the front. Take your phone, your iPad, or what have you. Download one of those podcasting apps, whether it be Podcast, Stitcher, and this is a very public, shameful plug. You can go and download and listen to the Brothers Who Talk. Listen to Let's Clear the Air. Listen to Brunching. Listen to Millennials Podcast. Listen to something else other than this, because we have the choice to either feed our anxiety or starve it. Yes. We have the choice. We can go through this every day. Oh my God. But you may want to listen to Dr. Fauci. Whatever Dr. Fauci says, he's kind of the smartest guy on the planet. If you listen to him, whatever he says, I kind of go by what he's saying. Don't listen to Trump.
Anybody but Trump, because he just don't know what the hell he talking about.
He don't. Clueless. Yeah.
And then he gets mad with people who's trying, just like the governor of Maryland. If
Mhm.
I don't know if you heard, his wife, I guess, is Korean, and she said, "You know what? I'm all right. I'm gonna do my part." You didn't hear about it
Mhm.
until after the fact.
Right.
She had a connect. She had a hookup. She said, "Hey, let me get about 5,000 or 500,000 or so of them masks over here. Let's get those. Let's get some other products over here. Bring
Mhm.
them over here to Maryland." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but then when he did that, when she did that, Orange Slurpee was a little mad about that.
He
Like
was, he was a big man.
he was big mad.
Yeah.
Like, why are you mad? You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's almost like your topic, Terry. Like, tell me why you
Yeah.
mad.
No.
Why would you do that? I didn't endorse that.
Yeah.
So what's the problem? What's the problem? He is doing his part as the governor of Maryland,
Mhm.
and I can only speak for Maryland.
Mhm.
She is his wife. You see what I'm saying? I'm from Korea.
Right.
Let me go over here and use
Give him
my
stuff.
power.
Yeah.
Let's get some supplies from Korea.
Well, he's only mad because he didn't do it. It's just
Thank
like
you.
everything is self-preserving. It's just like when he had the paper stimulus checks that went out
Hmm.
has his name on them. I mean, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
Every press conference is about him. Every rally is about him. He,
And that was another thing, not to cut you off.
yeah,
Why does your name have to be on it?
because when you're a narcissist, it's supposed to be. When you're narcissistic, it's supposed to be that way. But here's my thing: we talking about the COVID and not gathering in places. This dude, they still having rallies,
Hmm. Hmm.
but we can't. We worry about everybody else. Stop stop the rallies. You're running for re-election. We get that, but this country is in the worst way it's been. In 45 years I've been on this planet, I've never seen
Hmm.
the world the way it is now.
Yeah.
And so quit it, man. Just quit it. Somebody need to. I hope they don't reelect him, but the way the world is.
And that's what I was going to say on this topic. People, hear me. And I know I get the, oh well, your vote don't count anyway. Y'all are the ones who say that. Y'all are the ones who puts him back in the office
Yeah,
just by that statement.
I blame y'all.
I
I
blame
blame
y'all.
all y'all.
That your vote don't count. If it please hit my inbox today, tomorrow, the next day with that same statement. I'ma cuss you the fuck out.
I
I
will.
don't care.
He said he want all the smoke. Don't bring it.
Don't break.
It is what it is.
Don't begin with now,
He's like, well,
that I'm gonna just let you know right now. Here's a warning
That's funny.
that if
I
you
like it.
come with that statement, I'm going to cuss you out.
Yeah.
I was a firm, and the reason why I say that, I was a firm believer in that. I said, my vote don't count. It does count. It does count.
It sure does.
And I need everybody who is eligible to vote, vote.
Vote.
Here's the time. You've seen it time and time again. We need y'all to vote.
Yeah.
Anybody other than this clown back in this office.
But here's the thing: is people in their vote. It's not. Don't just vote every 4 years, right? You vote every two because look, you're voting for senators, congressmen, whatever else, and I think aldermans and all that. You're voting for these
Mhm.
folks every 2 years.
Mhm.
Those are the ones making all the decisions.
Yes.
President Trump is up there. He's just a Manchurian candidate. That's how he just up there. And if he can run something through Congress, if Congress is whoever has whoever has these, what do they call it, the majority.
The majority, yeah.
Yeah, that's who's going. That determines whether it passes or fails. It doesn't matter who's in the White House.
Mm-hmm.
The senators and the congressmen make all the decisions in this country. So if we don't vote for the senators and the congressmen every 2 years or however long their term is, we still screwed. No matter who in the office. But long story short, make your vote count. Go vote. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Well, my vote, like he said, my vote don't count.
I'm telling you, if I
Quit
hear
it.
it,
Quit
If
it.
I hear it, it's not going to be pretty.
Quit it. Go vote.
Go
100%.
vote.
Tell you what,
Coming up on our.
I'll give you $1 if you vote.
I'll match it. I'll give you another $1.
Well, so you got $2. So you
You
go
got
vote.
$2. $2 is hey, $2 good right about now. Now
trying to tell
you
you.
ain't going to spend it nowhere, but hey, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah. Be $1 millionaire. There you go.
Hey, we're gonna come back with another topic. Who's solely responsible for washing them damn dishes in your house? Yo, since this whole quarantine thing,
E.
we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about it. Coming up next. Don't go nowhere.
You crazy. You
Much
crazy.
more to come. That's right. That's right. Welcome back to Let's Clear the Air live on Charm City Direct TV. Make sure you go to the fan page of Charm City Direct TV at facebook.com/Charm City Direct TV. Like the page to get all the notifications or all the beautiful shows. You was about to say something, Terry.
I need a commercial.
Okay.
Okay. That's all I got.
So make sure Ed head on over to YouTube and search for Charm City Direct TV. Shout out to Antoine Grant. He said he got 50 cents on it. So you got two. It's climbing.
It's $2.50.
It's $2.50 now.
Go vote. Seriously.
Go vote. We will give you send us your Cash App, and we will give you 200. 200.
Yeah, you talk
$2. $2.50.
That's it. Go vote.
So yeah, Antoine said he got 50. So anybody else want to, pitch in? That's the pot right now. So speaking of pitching in, you don't want at least numbers.
Good segue. I like that.
Speaking of pitching in, who's solely responsible for washing them damn dishes in the house?
Come on, man. You really asked that question?
Yes.
I don't think, because so we talk about solely about one person. I would say the kids, but my kids don't wash dishes, so they 9 and 10. They should be washing dishes, but they don't. But that's a tough question, man, because and it's a very sticky question, because depending on how you answer, you could sound sexist. You know what I'm saying? So
I hear you.
Yeah.
I just think that whoever ate out of the dish should wash the dish.
Okay, I can go with that. I can go with that. Yeah.
And the reason why I say this, and I don't know if she's watching or not, or she's probably going to watch. Linnea, my daughter. I told my daughter last week. I said, "Hey, wash your dish." Do you know what she did?
What you do?
She took the bowl, ran some water in it, swished it, and threw it back into the sink.
Oh, no, that's not cool. That's not cool.
I stood there for a minute, and something in my body kind of, what?
Yes, your soul left your body.
I said, what in the blue hell did? I said, wait.
I cannot. That's funny.
and what I don't understand is you eat out of it, then you expect for somebody else to wash it.
Right.
That is the laziest.
Well, I mean, to be fair, to play devil's advocate here, if someone has been washing the dishes, and she's automatically going to think, well, whoever been washing them, I just do this, and they're going to wash them anyway. So it's a sense of entitlement.
Wait a minute. I hate to intercept.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. 15-yard penalty. Repeat first down. Right. I'm not your damn maid.
I'm not your maid. Well, yeah. You definitely got a point.
I went on a wash dishes. I don't give a damn biggie.
You went on strike?
I went on strike.
What?
I'm still on strike.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I
Hey,
went on
Lise.
strike. I went on strike. I said, I am not. Hey, Lise, what's up? I am not going to wash another dish if I didn't put this dish in the sink, sink.
Sink.
That's that Baltimore slang.
Rowids. Yeah.
Yeah. If I didn't put this dish in the sink, I'm not washing it.
Okay. That's a good approach to have. Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
I
if I
do the
see
same thing in my house though.
if I see them in the if I see them in there for a long period of time, which they don't supposed to be in there,
Right.
because what they do is they just walk right past it and like, okay, well, and still pulling out pots and pans and still cooking and still going to add to the pile. If it's been in there for about 2 days, then
Right.
but I'm gonna let
Yeah.
it be known that
Yeah, somebody need to watch this shit. Somebody put a sign up or something. That's kind of that is kind of crazy. Now, if you're walking in the kitchen, first of all, how do you cook? I cannot cook in a dirty kitchen. So if I got dishes in the sink, I have to wash them regardless of who puts them there. So when to answer the question about being solely I feel like whoever is cooking, because I cannot cook in a dirty kitchen. I can't do it. Much as I want to, and just kind of climb over everything. Nah, I have to clean the kitchen.
I need some space, especially I clean as you go.
Yeah.
I think that it's like if you create a meal or create a dinner or lunch, whatever.
Yeah.
You clean as you go. Like I'm not going to use this fork no more. I'm not going to use this spatula. I'm going to wash it out.
Yeah.
That's the least amount of dishes that I have to wash at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about people that, eat out of the bowl or plate or whatever you eating out of, drinking out of. You just put it back in the zinc like, they'll wash it,
So to all the folks who's living in Ernest Harris's household right now, if you can hear me, wash your dish
now.
Don't wait. Now, then you got because that stuff because that stuff causes roaches after a while.
Yes.
So if you ain't got no roaches and you want to keep it that way,
don't create none.
Yeah, wash your dish.
It's hard getting rid of them niggas.
I told my kids, I said, listen, if I find one roach in this house, you going out with him.
And me and He-Man are out.
Pack your bags. You got to go.
We are out. Hey, everybody. That has been Let's Clear the Air live right here on Charm City Direct Radio, Charm City Direct TV. I want to thank my special guest host, Mr. Terry the Guru. Tell people how they can find you right quick, man.
Oh, man, you can find me just about everywhere here on Facebook. And you can follow the Brothers Who Talk podcast on all of the podcasting platforms, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, all of that. Follow me on Brunch. If you really want to get a hold of me, follow me on Sundays. Yeah, we cut it crazy, and I haven't
cut it up.
I don't know what day of the week we decided to do Brunching After Dark, but let me tell you, we did our first episode of Brunching After Dark the other day, and it was hilarious. I think on that you have to sign up for our Patreon for Brunching.
If y'all like the show Brunching on Sundays,
you'll love
that. It is a great show.
Yeah,
but do the Patreon. I don't know how much she's charging for the Patreon.
Yeah,
watch that episode. If she release it on Patreon, watch that episode. It is hilarious. I found out some things about everybody that night.
Yeah, more than what I wanted to know.
Yes, let's keep it at that.
No, well, let's go back. She's not in here to defend herself, so I'm that's something I did want to know and found out. So I appreciate it.
Hey everybody, I just want to say thank you for watching Let's Clear the Air. Make sure you tune in next Thursday 12 noon following the Brothers Who Talk podcast right here on Charm City Direct TV. Make sure you like, the page, head on over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, the YouTube channel. What's that? What that say? Sarcasm. Just one of my many. Yes.
Come
Yeah.
get it. I want
Come
the
get.
smoke.
If you ever want to curate some smoke,
Come through.
go to that brother right there. He wants all the smoke.
All of it.
Black, white, gray, all that.
I don't care.
Hey, man, thanks for coming on the show.
No problem,
man.
brother. No problem.
Great to have you, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, make sure y'all tune in next week, same time. Another great show. Make sure y'all tune in Sunday, 9:00 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Brunching Podcast. Later on tonight, make sure you tune in for Healing and Moving Forward with my host, my good friend, the host of Healing and Moving Forward, Rhea, at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Charm City Direct TV. You don't want to miss that.
Gonna catch that.
Also, make sure you tune in tomorrow because I got a 2-for-1 deal with Let's Talk with E Digger. Good friend Nate Kauser, Be Exposed Radio. He's coming on to talk about his new event called Boot Prints. So make sure you check that out. Also, music artist Queen is coming to Let's Talk with E Digger. So make sure you tune in for that. Hey, you've been great as always. I holla at you when I smile at you. Peace.